Hello, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, King POSH. So, I got asked by a friend tonight to say, hey, can you show me a tune to the Dodge Viper 2013 model GTS? Now, it's in the Viper class, the SRT class, whatever class you want to go with. It's not in Dodge because they are separated. It's like a marriage that went bad. Either way, here we are, showing off this gorgeous creation by Dodge. So let's get right into it. Look how beautiful this is. Little lights, gorgeous. Of course, you can't see the engine because it's upgraded with other things. But we can open up this. You can fit really nothing in there. Maybe a bag or two. About it. Alright, so tune by King POSH, Larry by King POSH. Total gold medal 6. Total car value 97. Distance driven 469,000 feet. Pretty sweet. I use this from time to time. Tonight I definitely used it. Because he was like, oh hey, try it. I was like, alright. So let's get right into it and show you what I put into this car. So I made it all-wheel drive. Okay. I gave it twin turbos. Double the suck. Alright. And then we got the upgrade. So nothing here. Alright. Alright. Looks nice, but no. And we leave this. We don't need a spoiler on there. Alright. Now we got stock tires on here. Alright. You could put these on here, but why? Just leave them stock. You're gonna slide for days that way. Alright, the front I got the 305s 30R18s, so I upgraded it a little bit there, but I left it stock because you want to make sure that the front width is close enough to the rear. Alright, so if the rear is bigger, then go bigger with the fronts. The rims are, I believe, in this one actually. Yep, right there. The Edition Race. All right, and I think they look beautiful on the Viper. All right, rim size. I just left them at 18 in the front, 19 in the rear. Now, what you could do is to really even it out is just to put this back up to 19, just so they're even. But I didn't do that at the time. The tune. Here, it's right here. Here's 194 downloads, 21 likes, 1,205 uses. All tracks ready, all-wheel drive drift tuned. Also have an easy rear-wheel drive tune that a few people have used. Either way, like this one's made in 2015, this one's made in 2014. So it's an older tune, and it's a good tune. So either way. So, alright, we got the race clutch, alright, race transmission, race driveline, and race differential. Alright, race brakes, race springs and dampeners. Alright, stock anti-roll bars. You don't want any of these on this one. Okay, the car doesn't need it. Alright, and no roll cage. There's no need for a roll cage. I mean, it kind of looks cool in there, but I'd say take it out because you're just adding weight that you don't need. Alright, race reduction. Make sure it's at the full. You want it to weigh 2,919 pounds or close to it when you're doing this. Yeah. Everything in here is race intake, Race fuel system. You want the most power you can push out of your vehicle. I mean, look, we got 1,128 horsepower. That's a lot of power, and that's a big number. In fact, I don't even think I've ever counted up to 1,128. So that's a big number to me. Yeah, and there you go, race. Alright, so let's go into the tune, and I'll show you what I did. So, first off, we got tire pressures. I maxed them out. I want my car to be somewhat icy, but slides, but still has control. So, I mean, the alignment will take over this. 55 in the front, 55 in the rear. Okay, so here's the frontal drive. All right, for the gearing. This is what you gotta you know, focus on. This is good. You can use this gearing for a lot of cars. Now, if you want to, you can take your frontal drive and mess with that. Everything else is pretty good. But it all comes with time. I mean, if you look at my other videos, I have different gearing setups that you can try if this one doesn't work. Alignment. Now remember, you guys can pause this at any time, you know, just reverse or pause, whatever you have to do just to write this all down so then you're ready. And you don't have to, you know, you can put this tune on any car and just see how it works. It's really a great bass tune, okay? So here's the tune, alright? Like I said, this is an old tune. If you look at my Mustang, this is completely different. So, you know, it's not like I use the same tune every single time. I use multiple tunes. Every car is different in a way. For this one, this works. So you can try it yourself, and if you want to tweak something, take this rear and put it to negative with this, but take this down a little bit, or whatever. I mean, I'm just giving you guys some help, you know. Anyways, anti-roll bars, none. We don't need them. They're great only if you have a van or an SUV. So you want probably like in the front, like 810 in the front with 1950 in the rear, and that'll be really good for you if you're running, you know, an SUV or something. That's when you're gonna want the anti-roll bars in there. But with a low car like the Dodge Viper, you don't need one. You don't need them at all. Springs, 955, 936. If you can't get up that high, just take 100 points off of each one. And that should be good. Ride height, what you really want to do is try, like, I had to take this all the way to high because, you know, you want to try to make the car even. And off balance of a car when you're going sideways is an issue. There's a lot of things you can go wrong. Oversteer, understeer, a lot of those things happen. When you have a car that's not rightfully elevated to what it needs to be. So, dampening, this works. You can also try 6.5 all the way down. All the way down, just 6.5. So make them all 6.5s. Make them in the middle. That works. Really depends on you. You can try this first and see if that works for you, and then try that and see if that changes anything. If it doesn't change anything, then either just leave it as that or put it back to this. No downforce. If you want downforce, or if you have to have downforce, like race car or whatever, still has all-wheel drive, whatever, take the numbers and take them all the way down to speed. Not saying it's going to fix everything, because downforce with this tune doesn't work very well, but it works somewhat. You're tuning it, so you gotta, you know, make the judgment of, is it working or not? So take it all down to speed if you have to. Braking. Alright, this is an old tune, I can tell, because usually my braking force pressure is 130%. This one's at 60 and 30 in the rear. This is really good. But the braking force, if the braking force isn't like strong enough for you, take the pressure up to 130, and that should fix everything. Either take and then take the rear and take it to the front, make it 70% to the front instead of 30% to the rear. Yeah, so. And then this is the differential I have yet to touch, really. It's perfect. There's nothing I want to change to it. Now, if you need more, if you want your back end to slide out a little bit more, then take this and put more power to the rear. What you ultimately want when you're going sideways is to have your back end not trailing when you're going around a turn. That means you're going sideways. You have your finger on the trigger or your pedal or your foot on the pedal, and you're floored. You do not want the back end to start trailing away from the car. Okay, you want it to stay even, so you can basically floor it and or use the controller and hit the trigger. Yet you don't have to really do anything with your left hand. You don't really have to control your car too much when you're sideways. So there you have it. There's the tune. I mean, it's a great car. It does really, really good. Oh, I guess we'll take it on Bernie's Alps and you'll just do a lap with it and just see how well it does. Yeah. Could have been better. Slow down, slow down. Beautiful. There's a 50. Not bad. $72,000, nice. Mind you, this is just one lap. $86,000. $86,000 in one single lap. Now I hope this tune is good for you and hopefully that works for you. So hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully this tune helps you out, and if you're new to the stream, the video, whatever, please hit the like button and subscribe and comment if you need to. And yeah, so alright guys, Well, take care. I'm King Posh.